Hello, I am Martin Daly, and this is my first year on the board of the Hudson River Watershed Alliance. I am the Director of Water Quality Programs for the Capital District Regional Planning Commission. For those of you that do not know us, CDRPC is a regional planning and resource center that serves Albany, Rensselaer, Saratoga, and Schenectady counties. We foster intergovernmental cooperation, communicating, collaborating, and facilitating regional initiatives. We work with partners to help them address regional problems. I am the project manager for the Albany Pool Community's Combined Sewer Overflow Long-Term Control Plan, a revolutionary 15-year, $136 million sewer abatement program coordinated by the Commission and jointly implemented by the cities of Albany, Troy, Rensselaer, Cohoes, Watervliet, and the Village of Green Island, as well as the Albany and Rensselaer County sewer districts. I am also a lifelong resident of the city of Albany, and that is why it gives me great pleasure to speak with everyone this evening about the 2020 Toast for the Tribs nominee, the City of Albany Department of Water and Water Supply. With this award, the Alliance is also putting a spotlight on the essential workers that continue to ensure drinking water is delivered and wastewater is cleaned without interruption, even in this time of national crisis. The Albany Water Department, operating as an authority, is staffed by 170 dedicated employees and overseen by Commissioner Joe Coffey. It has a tremendous responsibility. On the drinking water side, the department manages 3 reservoirs with nearly 300 billion gallons of storage. Their Furabush water treatment facility processes, on average, nearly 20 million gallons of clean water to the City of Albany and satellite users. Water, that I should add, is renowned statewide for its quality. The department also maintains a complicated and historic sewer system. Maintaining this system presents unique challenges in a city that's more than 400 years old and 20 square miles in size. As a resident and ratepayer, it makes me proud, but as a water quality wonk, it never ceases to amaze me how effective the department is at delivering its services at a high level of innovation. In the past decade alone, the city has daylighted a stream, installed green infrastructure practices throughout the city, built a constructed wetland, addressed areas prone to chronic surface flooding, and managed to deliver consent order-driven combined sewer projects on time and under budget by relying on a patchwork of complex state and federal funding sources. At the end of the day, to the average ratepayer, this means keeping a vital public service affordable. To those of us in the environmental stewardship camp, this means Albany is leading the way on the front lines, protecting public health and cleaning up a majestic Hudson River that was once a literal dump. Since 2014, the department has invested over $60 million in improvements to Albany's aging infrastructure. Among these improvements are upgrades at the water treatment plant, implementation of real-time control and data acquisition systems, a detailed digital inventory of their water system, and employing a computerized maintenance and management system. They are also in the final stages of planning for the region's largest satellite treatment facility that, when completed, will significantly improve water quality in the Hudson River during and after wet weather events. I am very honored to present our 2020 Toast for the Tribs Award to Commissioner Joe Coffey.
Well, first I want to thank Martin for a very generous introduction and very kind comments. And also we want to thank on behalf of the Water Department and the Water Board, I really want to thank the Hudson River Watershed Alliance for recognizing the Water Department for the work we've done primarily on the Patroon Creek daylighting at Tivoli Preserve, and also for the work that we've done at the Alcove and Basic Creek watersheds to essentially put them in a permanent conservation easement to protect the water supply forever, and at the same time to market and develop a carbon market that will pay us over $1 million over the next 10 years to sell voluntary carbon credits. This is all part of a vision that I think has been developing over the past few years from Mayor Sheehan and certainly from the leadership of Chairman Chuck Houghton and the Albany Water Board and the dedicated staff we have at the Water Department. I have to admit, at 70 years old and working in the private and public sector for 50 years, this might be the first time being recognized as a wavemaker has been in a positive fashion. So for that, I am also eternally grateful. But to my deputy, Bill Simcoe, and Amy Walsh, Neil O'Connor, the folks in our engineering group, and 150 people that work throughout the water department that are source supply, the filter plant, the security people, the sewer, the water transmission people. I can't begin to name everyone who's had a major contribution to the work that we do that provides a reliable and safe drinking water supply for the residents of the city of Albany. At this point in my career, this is the best job I've ever had, and to have the work that we do and the work that our staff contributes every day be recognized by the Hudson River Watershed Alliance, and it's just awesome. So we're very grateful, and we want to thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Neil O'Connor. I'm the engineering supervisor at the Albany Water Department. I'm here in Albany at the Tivoli Preserve at the newly daylighted Troon Creek. I would like to thank the Hudson River Watershed Alliance for the award of the 2020 Watershed WaveMaker to the Water Department. The daylighting of Troon Creek shows the commitment of the City of Albany to the improvement of quality of life for city residents, while also improving water quality in the Hudson River for generations to come. Thank you again.
Hey, Amy here. On my first day working for the Water Department as a watershed manager, I was lucky enough to spend the day surveying the Alcove Reservoir by boat and spend the following weeks inspecting the forest land surrounding the reservoirs. I knew then how lucky the City of Albany was to have this system as a city's drinking water source, and we needed to do everything in our power to protect it, and we did it. This effort would not have been possible without the vision and support of Mayor Sheehan, Commissioner Coffey, and the Albany Water Board, but especially would not have been possible without the Nature Conservancy and its Working Woodlands program and the Mohawk Hudson Land Conservancy, as well as the hard work and dedication of the Water Department employees. And from all of us in the Watershed Unit, we thank you.
Thank you.